clarify, the reason why I made that video on making this message is around 12:30 on Sunday, my body began to shut down. It began to shut down. I had a really good morning. I had a really good day planned for myself. But at around 12:30 on Sunday, my body began to shut down. What I mean by that is my motor functions are inhibited. So, and there's no video to this, by the way, it's all black. My motor functions are inhibited, so I can barely move. I'm like paralyzed. This is a witchcraft attack. Something happened Sunday morning, around 12:30 Sunday afternoon. My motor functions are inhibited, so I can barely move. I had a really good day planned for myself, but something happened Sunday morning where my motor functions were impaired, and the feeling is like you want to crawl out of your skin. The feeling is like you're feeling good, and then all of a sudden, like you're not. And this is not normal for me. I felt like I wanted to crawl out of my skin, and the only thing I can do to feel better is to drink heavily. And then I made the videos speaking words of truth, like really like passionate words of truth, because it's like my soul is trying to get out. Like I'm trying so hard to get out of my body through my words, because I feel like the only way I can get out of this reality is through my words of truth. So I drink heavily, and then I'm trying so badly to get out of my body through the words that I'm speaking. So today is Tuesday. I found out that the reason why the witchcraft attack, what happened was one of the witches in the covens that are connected to me through my boyfriend is his parents are here. So one of the witches in the covens, she lured his father on Sunday morning with the family over to her house to make desserts. Like she made desserts for them because he had mentioned that he likes these desserts. And it's stupid because his wife can make, my boyfriend's mother can make these desserts. But this witch was like, come over my house and eat these desserts. And because I'm so connected to my boyfriend and his family, I experienced the witchcraft attack. Maybe they don't because they are too nice and they are complicit, and they'll experience other horrible things, but I experience a bodily dysfunction where I feel the imposition of the witchcraft purely. Like I could experience it in other ways, but because I'm saved, because I am anointed, like I just experience the pure function of the witchcraft, which is just a bodily shutdown. I shut down, and it's witchcraft because my boyfriend's father was lured over to this witch's house to eat these desserts that his wife could have easily made. My boyfriend's mother could have easily made them, but she's a witch and she knows better. This one, she's not retarded. She knows better. She did it on purpose. The purpose might not be to get to me, but the purpose would be to disrupt the marriage between his father and mother. Why wasn't the witch coordinating with the mother? Even if she coordinated with the mother, why do women allow other women to do this? Give me the recipe, you dumb bitch. Excuse my language. Give me the recipe, you dumb bitch. But instead, they're like, no, I'm going to make these desserts for your husband. Come over. Have your husband eat my desserts. Normally, that would seem okay, but when you're dealing with witches, that's not okay because you're dealing with witches, right? Because this is witchcraft, right? Because these people are not your kin. They're They like pretend to be your friends. They're not your friends. They have an agenda. They have an agenda. The agenda that is after my boyfriend is the same exact agenda they had after his father. His father is an adulterer. His father tried to kiss me one time when he was drunk. His father is an adulterer. And they want to keep this trend going. They want to keep the adulterers adulterous, right? Like they want to keep the lustful men in lust. This is the whore of Babylon manipulation. This is all witchcraft. And this bitch is not stupid. She knows exactly what she's doing. But I, on the other hand, am over here and I feel like something is terribly wrong. And I express that something is terribly wrong. And I bring the information forth. Something was terribly wrong with what happened that day, with what happened on Sunday. Because we are coming to end the curse of the whore of Babylon manipulation over men. We come to end the curse. We're ending the curse. So it's multi-generational. Why in the world would a man go to another woman's house, bring his wife to make him desserts, when his wife can easily make him desserts? Normally that would sound okay, but in this situation, it's not okay because it's a witch. Because it's a witch manipulation. And the wife, the mother, she experiences a lot of bad health problems. The health problems are coming from her husband's attention to witches. The health problems are coming from men being pulled by other women. In a world where men and women get along and there are no witches imposing on their life, they are very healthy. They could live forever. They could virtually live forever. We live in a world where witches are after God's men. They're after the men of good wives. So they attack them through desserts, through stealing their attention, through stealing their time, stealing their money, averting their attention, averting their time, averting their money, whether they're married or not. These witches have an agenda. And their agenda is to keep the mother subservient to the man who's subservient to the witch, the whore. But the witch and the whore are going to die. And that is why I feel like I, as a third party, am here experiencing the type of retaliation I experience because it's multi-generational. I see what's going on. I feel what's going on. And I'm the one to break the curse, to break the spell of the witches of what exactly is going on. You were invited over to a witch's house on Sunday to eat desserts, but meanwhile, I'm over here saying you were not only experiencing desserts from a fucking seemingly friend, that was a witch, and this is a problem, and you need to get away from them. Your father needs to get away from them. You need to get away from them. And men need to get away from the witch. They're so ignorant. They do not understand God's power because they usurp God's power using witchcraft. So when someone comes out and says something like I'm saying, they can't believe it because they don't believe in God, right? They don't use the power of God. They use the power of themselves to usurp God. So God's will be done, you know? I think that's it, dude. Witches get stitches. Bow down, witches. Witches get stitches. Bow down, witches. Because the anointed ones are rising up. We're so savvy to your nonsense. And this bitch should know better. That's a weird thing. She's the worst one because this bitch knows better. She was like somebody who was like less suspecting, but I know from personal experience, no. This girl knows exactly what she's doing because some witches are retarded. Some witches are like retarded because they're just biologically fucking retards. This bitch is someone who knows better. I used to like her because I was like, dude, this bitch knows better. And I hope that she repents. This bitch fucking knows better. She was the one that did this on Sunday. God have mercy on her fucking soul. Excuse me, witch. God have mercy on her soul, because these witches are testing God. Witches are testing God. And they're going to find out. And I'm here to tell you, your sins are not going unseen. Your agendas are not going unseen. God sees everything that you do, and he tells us. And if you people would just pay attention, instead of writing this off as addiction or a panic attack, you will see that what's actually happening is witchcraft. If I was uneducated, I would say this is addiction. It's not. I would say this is a panic disorder. It's not. Something was very wrong on Sunday. And I was patient enough to wait to find out. And it was because this witch had lured my boyfriend through his father over to her house, like father, like son, to feed them desserts without texting the mother, without coordinating with his mom. Desserts that his mom could have easily made, because they wanted to put witchcraft. It's multi-generational witchcraft. They would rather go to the father to get through the son, but unfortunately for your dumbass, it goes to me. Unfortunately for your stupid ass, it gets translated to me. And I'm gonna blow your shit up. Check you later.